Did you know that you are not a Christian except you are truly loving? John 13, verse 34 says, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. Did you see what Jesus is saying here? It says that except you love one another the way he has loved us, that is the only way people can know that we are a follower of Jesus. You see, people can identify us as churchgoers. They can call us Christians. They can label us. But they are not going to see us as a follower of Jesus until we love one another with the love of Christ. It's amazing how believers can be callous, how believers can go about gossiping, backbiting, slandering another child of God. But Jesus is saying to us that we must love the way he loved us. He said, by this shall men know. By speaking in tongues, they are not going to know. By building big auditorium, they are not going to know. By flying private jets, they are not going to know. The only way they are going to know is when we love one another. That's why when you look at the church in the early days in Acts chapter 2, in Acts chapter 4, what happened? They gave everything they had. They were loving. You see the love of Jesus in the early church. And that was why God was able to move powerfully. In Antioch, the same thing happened. They became so loving that people now actually identify them as the follower of Jesus, which is the meaning of Christian, Christ-like. Do people identify you as a follower of Jesus by just the way you love? Can people identify you? How do people define you? Jesus said, who do people say I am? Who do they say you are? Who do people say you are? How do they see you? You see, there are so many things about Christianity. Oh, faith, miracles, doctrines, and so on. But no matter what we learn, no matter what we preach, if we are genuinely not loving in words and in action, in thought, in motive, if we are not genuinely loving, then we have not truly met Jesus. God is love. So when you come to know that God, the outward working of God in your life will be love. Jesus said you must love one another, and he now defined how we must love one another. He said the way he loved us, not the way you like. You know, if it is the way you like, say I don't want to have anything to do with him again. I don't want to see her again. I've tried my best. He just keep doing this. But that's not the way Jesus loved us. We sin, we go back to him, he forgives us. We were hurting him on the cross. He prayed for us that, Father, lay not this charge against them. He said, for they do not know what they are doing. That's the way he loved us. The Bible says this is how God demonstrates his own love. That while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. While we were not good, while we could hurt him, while we could abuse him, he went and died for us. How are you loving brethren? How is your own love? Are you genuinely serving with the love of Jesus? Remember, by this shall men know that you are the disciples of Jesus. I'm Olusegun Mokuolu. God bless you.